Good morning, FHS. I'm Becca.
And I'm Lindsay with your Friday morning news. Senior pictures are due on January 15th. Please turn them into FHS Yearbook at FowlervilleSchools.org or drop them off to Mrs. Hardenbrook. If you do not turn them in by this date or talk to Mrs. Hardenbrook, your school picture will be used. There is a form on the high school website with picture specifications.
Math lab hours will be extended next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 2:20 to 4 o'clock for students. On the half-day, Thursday, Math lab will be open from 10:45 to 12 and then from 12 to 3 in the full lab.
In sports, the freshman boys basketball team lost their contest with the Mason Bulldogs 62-35 at the Mason High School gym. Leading the scoring for the freshman Glads were Owen Weiss with 14 and Greg Wilkerson with 9 points. Zach Kurd added 5 and Tyler Paris contributed 3 points. Rounding out the scoring was Philip Nagafsky and Kelvin Dowker with 2 points each. The freshman Glads' next game is next Tuesday, January 15th, versus the Eaton Rapids Greyhounds at the Eaton Rapids High School gym at 5:15.
The boys JV basketball team traveled to Mason on Thursday and left with a narrow 1-point victory. Leading scorers for the Glads were Jack Schrader with 13 points, followed by Adam Simmons with 7. Nolan Southgate and Gavin Camps were a force on defense and had several key rebounds. The boys survived foul trouble and an off-shooting night to beat the Bulldogs by 1 point. Great job, boys.
Tonight, the varsity girls and boys take on Mason at home. The boys play at 6 and the girls play at 7:30. Make sure to come out and support the teams tonight. If you can't make it, we will be live on nfhsnetwork.com.
Before we leave you, we have our weekly sports show, FHS 8 The Octo.
Welcome to FHS 8 The Ocho. I'm Peyton.
And I'm Josh, and today our first topic is the start of the NFL playoffs. Now we'll be sending you to Joey and Shaw.
A lot happened this weekend in the NFL as it was the wild card weekend in the playoffs. In the AFC, the Colts beat the Texans 21-7, and the Chargers beat the Ravens 33-27.
In the NFC, the Cowboys beat the Seahawks 24-22, and the Bears lost to the Eagles 16-15 as the Bears kicker missed a last-second field goal for the win.
Next week, the Chargers will face the Patriots in New England, and the Colts will face the Chiefs in Kansas City.
And the Cowboys will take on the Rams in Los Angeles, and the Eagles will play the Saints in New Orleans.
Back to you guys in the studio.
Congrats to all the teams advancing to the further rounds.
Now Aaron and Devin will be covering the Fowlerville girls varsity basketball team.
Hi, I'm Aaron.
I'm Devin.
Bringing you an update on the girls basketball team. The team won last night with a buzzer beater put up by Jackie Jarvis. They won 51-50 against Lansing Catholic. The girls struggled in the first half, but were able to move the ball a lot better in the second half.
They are breaking a 9-0 run, and good free throw, good fundamentals. Here's our second free throw.
Will be important in the later parts.
Free throw. Fowlerville did struggle with free throws last year. In the I shouldn't have said that. In the 8 seconds. Gives it to Jackie. To net. 3 for the win. Get in there.
Although they were a difficult team to play, Fowlerville still pulled through with the win. This Friday, Fowlerville plays Mason. Good luck to the girls, and let's pull off the win. Now back to you, Josh and Peyton, at the studio.
Good luck to the girls on the rest of the season. Our last segment today is the College Football Championship. Now we're sending you to Patrick and Mason.
Monday, the national championship took place.
Clemson had a huge win over Alabama. The final score was 44-16.
Clemson's quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, threw for 347 yards and had 0 turnovers.
On the other hand, Alabama's quarterback, Tua, had his worst game of the year, throwing for 295 yards and 2 costly interceptions.
The Tigers are the first team to go 15-0 since Penn in 1897.
Through the college football playoffs, the number 1 seed has never won.
Alabama is now 1-2 against Clemson in the last 3 years. This was Pat
and Mason.
Now back to you guys in the studio.
Congrats to Clemson for taking down Alabama. That is it for this episode of FHS 8 The Ocho. I'm Josh.
And I'm Peyton, signing off.
That's all we have for you today. I'm Becca.
And I'm Lindsay,
signing off.